Oh, it's early. I'm in Finland, Helsinki in Finland, and I am here for a very specific reason. So about a year and a half ago, there was an Indiegogo campaign for a project for a piece of kit, an external piece of hardware called Loupedeck, which essentially is a plug-in console for Lightroom, so you can operate Lightroom, but from this ergonomic console. And right here, I have the very first working prototype. Now, this isn't released to the general public for another few weeks, and this certainly isn't the final version, but I got invited to come to Helsinki to basically have a look at it, test it, try it out, and see what I think. So yeah, I couldn't turn that down, because I remember seeing this. I remember seeing the Indiegogo for this and thinking how cool that would be. Whether or not it's practical and it works, we'll find out. But that is what I've got here, and I'm very excited to open it up and have a look. So this is it. This is the Loupedeck. Quite straightforward, I believe. You install a plug-in for Lightroom, and then you plug this in via USB, and then in theory I should have control of all of the adjustments on the right hand side in the develop module. I can't help but think it's a shame for me to come all the way to Helsinki and have a go of this Loupedeck on something I shot last year. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get a shower, go out and get some food, and I'm going to explore Helsinki and see if we can take a nice cityscape, which makes a complete change to what I normally do. But if we can get a nice photograph this evening, I'm going to come back and I'm going to try this, edit it. I'm not going to do any kind of review because I'm far too tired, and it will literally be my first go. So I'm just going to have a play, maybe give my initial thought. Then tomorrow, I've extended my trip by a couple of days, so tomorrow I'm going to go camping, get out into nature, do some landscape photography, and yeah, I think, don't quote me on this, I think I'm going to get to take this home. So I can do more editing, and there will be a proper review probably of this. So yeah, totally excited to explore Helsinki, get some food, take some photographs, have a little play with the Loupedeck, and then tomorrow we go camping. So yeah, let's do it. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. So I'm now walking around Helsinki, and it's 10:10 and it's still lovely and light. So I think the sunset's in about 20 minutes. I'm lucky because I'm getting a guided tour by Felix and Valeria, who are both from Loupedeck. You can follow Loupedeck on Instagram, and you can also follow Valeria's Instagram. I'll stick it up on screen. And I'm hoping they can guide me somewhere where I can take a nice photograph, and then we'll have a play with the Loupedeck. So we'll go and explore the city. I never felt like this before. asked these guys to, no, tram. Oh. So I asked these guys to just take me somewhere that was, had some nice architecture, nice open space, somewhere I could get a nice photograph in the blue hour. So they have brought me to Helsinki Cathedral, and it is absolutely stunning. Look at that. The architecture's phenomenal. We've even got a lovely pink sky behind the cathedral, although it doesn't look like it's gonna reach high enough in the sky, so I don't think we're gonna get that in the photograph. This is something else. This is really nice. I need to do more cityscapes. This is cool. This is pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so that colour is actually starting to come over now. I didn't think it would. I thought that it was just going to disappear off into the distance, but the cloud seems to be coming this way, which is great because it's bringing the colour with it. So if I'm quick, I should be able to get quite a nice shot of the cathedral. F11, 1 second, a little bit of pink in the sky. The castle looks so dominant. I'm so low down, not the castle, the cathedral. The cathedral is towering above me and it makes quite a striking image. Oh, this is really nice. We've even got it's just one person on the stairs, which I'll probably leave in because they really add scale. But this is really nice.
Close all the curtains. Stay on the phone. We are the monsters holding you still.
Okay, it's actually the next morning, and I got back last night, and I was just dead. So I collapsed on my bed and went to sleep. It's now a new day, and I feel fresh. So we're gonna look, and we're gonna pick one of the images from last night and we're going to edit it using the Loupedeck. So I'm looking forward to this, genuinely am. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it.
We'll be together, whether rebel time. We are the monsters.
So I think I'm about finished. The one thing I will do is take this image into Photoshop and get rid of this rooftop here, which I find to be quite a distracting feature. With regards to the Loupedeck, I said I wasn't going to review it, and I'm not going to review it because I've only had it just for this morning. First impressions are it's quick, all right? It's very quick on a laptop. I don't know, I can't compare it against using a mouse, but on my laptop it's quicker and it's far more comfortable. It's incredibly handy, it's ergonomic, it works well. You can only do your basic editing, so you can't go in and adjust curves, for example. I can't yet get the crop feature to work how I'd like. And there are 1 or 2 bugs, which they said there would be because this is actually a prototype and not the finished product, which I believe will probably be out in the next month. If you're a wedding photographer, for example, and you have 200 images to edit, this is what you want. Super quick. For me, it feels nice to work with. So I'll probably introduce this into my workflow, especially once they iron out a couple of the little bugs. It's nothing crazy. And there's a lot more on this that I need to test. But in terms of doing an edit and the ergonomics of it, yeah, so far, so good. Really happy with this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave this now because I've got to pack and get some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go camping for a couple of days. So really looking forward to this. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh God, this is where I break my camera. No, I got this. I've got this. Okay. Oh.